Today we are going to talk about Python Signals, also known as the $500 business. Now, I want to ask you, how powerful do you think $500 is? And do you think $500 is powerful enough to change your life? Let me take it one step further and ask you, what are you going to do with your next $500? Are you going to buy yourself a fancy new phone? Are you going to buy yourself a really big new TV screen? Or are you going to take your next $500 and, as so many people in our community have done, change your life forever?
What is our aim, and more importantly, what are you going to gain for being part of our Python Signals community? 2 things. 1, we want you to get more Bitcoin. And 2, to get paid and again instantly as you build our online community.
Before I run through this slide, I want to take you through a quiz using a phone. The aim of the quiz is to increase the number of phones that you have. If you have a phone today worth $500 and you have quality information that phone is going to be worth $100 tomorrow and $1,000 in 2 days' time, what are you going to do? You're going to sell your phone today and buy 5 phones tomorrow. You're then going to sell your phones again in 2 days' time, leaving you with $5,000. And what if you again had that same quality and reliable information that those phones were going to be worth $500 in a week? That's right, you're going to keep your money until the price goes to $500 and you're then going to be able to buy yourself 10 phones. Can you see that you didn't put more money towards buying more phones, but that you use quality information to increase your phones from 1 to 10? Now, let's go back to the slide. As you can see, there are 2 kinds of people here. The first person had 80 Bitcoin, but he didn't have any quality information. And because of this, his 80 Bitcoin remained 80 Bitcoin over 2 years.
Meanwhile, the second person increased the number of Bitcoin he had because he had quality information. Some see price instability as a disadvantage, where we see it as a huge advantage, as a way to grow our Bitcoin. So getting more Bitcoin is not a money problem. No, it is an information problem. With Python Signals, we want to assure you that you will be getting reliable, quality information, which will put you in a very good position to get more Bitcoin using their information and not by adding more money necessarily from your pocket.
Now, you might be asking yourself, why should I be interested in growing my Bitcoin? Let's say 20 years ago in 1999, you had $100 and you bought yourself some gold. Today, the value of that gold will be worth roughly $500. You would have made about $400 after 20 years. Now, if you took $100 in 2009 and you bought Bitcoin and you were to sell it today after only 10 years, you would have sold it for around $40 million.
Sure, makes one think, eh? So for fun, if I asked you how many of you had $100 in 2009, most of you will probably go like, come on, we all had $100, right? So you missed out on $40 million, or at least the opportunity to become a dollar millionaire. Not because you did not have the money, no, it was because you did not have the information.
As you're sitting there now, you can see that by not being a Python Signals subscriber, you're busy missing out again. And can you see why it's so important to get involved with a community with the right information so that you have the possibility of becoming a dollar millionaire?
Let me ask you this. How many Bitcoin do you have right now? And if you have any Bitcoin, are you holding it or are you actually growing it? I'm sure you would agree with me that from what we have shown you up until now, simply holding your Bitcoin might not be the right strategy after all, right?
The secret behind the excitement and the growth of our community is evident in the tons of testimonials. So many people are making a lot of money by having quality information and actually acting on it. Now, I know from our side, we got involved with Python Signals about a year ago. And with us just using the reports and quality information, together with the powerful revenue share plan, we can confidently say that Python Signals is funding 100% of our current lifestyle. I mean, how awesome is that?
That is very awesome. So what are you actually subscribing to with your $500? And the answer is simple. You are subscribing to quality information to grow your money. Note, this is not an investment as there are no returns. It is also not a registration fee because to register with Python Signals is completely free. This is a subscription to quality information to grow your money.
You might be wondering, what else can a $500 subscription offer me? And here is the cherry, or rather cherries on the cake. You're going to get paid again and again instantly when you successfully introduce new members to Python Signals, as they pay out 85% in commissions. And I mean, why wouldn't you? Think about it, guys. If you get quality information and you're getting more and more Bitcoin and more money because of it, why would you not tell your friends about Python Signals?
Let's say you do tell your friends about Python Signals. Would you prefer Python Signals to give you a nice fancy certificate or a letter thanking you for sending new customers to their community? Or would you rather prefer an option to earn a portion of that subscription fee and every other person who comes into the community? Be honest, which would you prefer? To do something and get a thank you note, or do something and get paid for it?
Also, one of the biggest opportunities you have today is the spillover opportunity. You are in an extremely beneficial position by hearing about this opportunity before most people. And by the end of this presentation, we're going to show you how powerful spillover is and why you should be taking advantage of the spillover opportunity immediately.
So, the big question is, are you willing to work for only 30 days to earn a minimum of $300,000 in 18 months or less? Now, you might be thinking that this is too good to be true, as we were raised to believe you have to work hard for a very long time, but hear us out. Let's use an example. If you travel from Johannesburg to Cape Town by car, it will take you about 14 to 16 hours. But if you take a flight from Johannesburg to Cape Town, you will be there in 2 hours or less. So what changed? Was it the distance compressed? No. So what was the secret for getting there faster than the other? The means is the secret, ladies and gents. Achieving $300,000 should not be your issue. What should be your issue is, what is the means?
And the means, guys, is the new 30-day work order. Our task is to work for a maximum of 30 days. And I know you're used to working for 30 years. And I know you're used to working really hard every day from 9 till 5. But here we have an opportunity to work for only 30 days to change our lives forever. Incredible.
Yeah, so we have to insist that you have to work for a maximum of 30 days by introducing just 2 $500 subscribers to earn a minimum of $300,000 in 18 months or less. What do you have to do in your current work situation to earn this type of income? Or perhaps I should ask, is it even possible?
Just like it's more efficient to travel by air, in this instance the new 30-day work order, than it is to travel by road, or the old work order where you have to work for 30 years 9 to 5 every day. You can clearly see for yourself that our means, the new 30-day work order, is way more efficient and way more profitable.
But the proof is in the pudding, and here is the pudding. As previously explained, we are not moved by the amount of money here, but by the means. Let's forget that this person made $7,700 in 6 weeks. Let's rather focus on what he had to do to get that money. What was the means? The means was to work for a maximum of 30 days and introduce just 2 people successfully to the Python Signals community. Have a look at the right-hand corner. He only introduced 2 people. This person was willing to switch over to the 30-day work order mode, and these were his results.
And in another example, don't be impressed with the $7,300 this person earned in just 5 weeks. Rather be impressed with the means. He also switched to the 30-day work order mode and successfully referred just 2 people to the Python Signals community. I mean, have a look at the bottom right-hand side of the screen. Let's say everybody is working the same means. Then $150 is your first month's income, $180 the second month's income, and $160 your third month's income.
You may be wondering if the previous slides were true, then why in the third month it shows on the table you'll be earning a total of about $500, whereas the person in the example earned about $7,700 in 6 weeks. And the answer is easy. Have you considered that those people in the previous examples might have taught their teams to work for a maximum of 1 week? To do their task in 1 week instead of 30 days? Look at your income. If you do this, week 1, $150, week 2, $180, week 3, $160, week 10, $30,000, and week 18, maxing it out at 3.2 million. Guys, this means you can max out the system in 18 weeks if everybody will do their task. One time, lifetime.
There is no max you can earn per month, per week, or even per year. So what this means is that if you have 1,000 subscribers in your structure, you get paid 1,000 times. What if you have 10,000 people in your structure? Then you get paid 10,000 times.
And remember, this is a yearly subscription, so this income will repeat itself every year because people will resubscribe for 2 reasons. Quality information that makes more money. Everybody wants to get paid again and again instantly. Does it make sense?
So let's have a look at an example. If someone subscribed in January this year, next year they'll resubscribe again in January and voila, you get paid again. If someone subscribes now in November, guess what happens next year 1st of November? They resubscribe again and voila, you get paid again. So can you see that the task we need to do is just a once-off task and the income will be for a lifetime?
So let's look at this person. His means was to get 3 people and he wanted to build the community faster. What was the results of his income? It is much more than the other 2 people who chose to only introduce 2 people to the Python Signals community. So do you want continuous income, you plus 2, or faster continuous income, you plus more? I know which one I'm going for. So what is next?
You need to get back to the person who invited you to this presentation, as it is strictly by invitation only. Why? Because the person who invited you needs to get paid, as this is how you start to get paid again and again. Not one time, but for a lifetime. The power of common prosperity, right?
Right. There are 2 ways to utilize your $500 subscription. The first way is to get more Bitcoin. You will open a trading account. It's as simple as opening a Gmail account. It takes about a minute or so. The person who invited you will help you do this. They will also help you to fund your subscription if need be. Easy peasy.
So you're getting this quality information and you're going to use these market updates that Python Signals provides to make more money and more Bitcoin. And by the way, guys, Python Signals is not giving any financial advice. No, they're educating you on what the markets are doing so that they help you make smart decisions. So the second way that you can utilize your $500 subscription is to get paid again and again by just working for a maximum of 30 days. Just do your task, and after you've done your task, teach everybody the new way to work, which is a maximum of 30 days.
So there are 2 ways to earn with Python Signals. The first way is you pay your $500 subscription and you then sell your phone, or you sell something, or you use your salary, take money from your own pocket, and you start growing your money with the information. That is one way. The second way, you pay your $500 subscription, you work and you do your task by working for a maximum of 30 days and teach your team to do the same. That way, the income you generate, you can use to grow your money, getting paid again and again. I mean, what stops this person using $5,000 to add to his portfolio and still perhaps use the remaining $4,000 for living or luxury expenses?
So which option do you choose? Option 1, using your own money, or option 2, using the system's money? I know which one I'm currently doing and which one I'm choosing. That's right, option 2.
And lastly, the only enemy at the moment is time. And the reason for this is the spillover opportunity you have in Python Signals. Why? Because when you open your account, you will automatically get a position. If you don't take a position now and someone else does, you will be losing out on spillover, because the person who took action will be in a better position than you and make more money. Much more money.
Much more money.
So, which side are you on? Left or right?